Mighty warrior Gadjah Mada
Your green team
yearn for a strong leader who can return them to prosperity.
of a high win rate.
Will you set out to conquer the
Enemy reds.
further expanding the glory of your empire
Will you be the enemy scumbag?
that can stand the test of time?
That's right, Captains. It is time for Pan Asia's Tier 7 destroyer, Gadjah Mada. Now, I did carry over a little bit of angst from the Fushin in that since her torps do nothing to enemy scumbags, and well, they do a heck of a lot to enemy big uglies. And it looks like I'm not the only one who's forgot that their torps do nothing to their own kind. Oh, dodge this little Shanyang. Give him a little spank on the butt with a little fire to boot as he skedaddles out of my channel, only for him to watch his little balls of fury to slide right underneath my ship. Harmless! Yes, Captains, you did hear me correctly though, and that I wrongly carried my angst with me into this Gadjah Mada, because once I got used to these guns, their floatiness, and the angles of all their turrets, this sucker turned into a pretty nasty little anti-DD beast. Is what you're seeing right now, taking down this masshole, keeping myself skinny, but yet still able to get almost all of my guns onto target for lots and lots of damage, fires, incapacitations of modules, and of course, red ribbons. Boop, boop. Yeah, Captains, I definitely put on my big boy pants, but I also had to learn patience and wait for the time to strike and unleash the fury on these little scumbags. Chuck the ball of fury into the Leon as I speed boosted my way into the little ink cloud of smoke left by that Mutsuki. Put himself right on my menu. Oh, I missed most of those shots there, but we gotta just go right at him. Stay skinny, close the distance. But absorb the torpedoes as they do not arm to turn and finish them off. Oh, whoop. But Captains, be careful. Those who live by the joust can also die by the joust horribly, like I did right here against this Leningrad. Closing the distance, boarding parties, and pop-out. What the hell was that? How did I die? What happened there? I swear to God, the butt is what hit me. Boop, boop. It happens. What do you gotta do? But when that time is right, you can chase down damn near any destroyer that you're going to be coming across in this game and using, like I said before, look at this little right here. Look how skinny I am to this Fletcher, the Tier 9 Fletcher, as I'm chasing him down unmercifully and hunting him viciously, and look how many of my guns were able to get onto target throughout that engagement. Oh, magnifique. Oh, baby. Now, while your little pew-pewers can definitely wreck the little scumbag life, they can also put a nice hurt on the big uglies in the game with the hellacious chance to start fire. 3 fires and 3 salvos on the Normandy. Sacre bleu! Which means when you put the little balls of deep water fury together with your hellacious chance to start fires and your 6 smoke clouds that you can get up to maximum, it can be pretty devastating for the enemy capital ships, especially those big uglies. But even them cruisers got to watch out. Put a couple into their side, and you don't necessarily need fires to put them out. The alpha damage of your HE alone can get the job done. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't highlight at least the ability of this ship to sit wreck cruisers. Didn't happen all that often, as you can see in the highlights. I ain't got too many of them. Because Captains, the deep water balls of fury that you're going to be chucking at these capital ships is where it is at. Devastating strike after devastating strike against cruisers, against battleships, matters not. This Gadjah Mada will most definitely be pacifying the archipelagos and island chains that it patrols with devastating efficiency. Seven in one blow. Yes, Captains, it took a handful of games for me to finally come to terms with how to play this thing and maximize this ship in my hands. And it was really about patience during the first phase of the engagement of the battle, as it would provide you the opportunity to call the little enemy stray scumbag from the game. And then after which, Deepwater torp the crap out of the big uglies. But I have 2 games actually I picked out. We're going to do a little bit of a fast forward session throughout both of them because there's a little bit of lulls in the engagements in order to showcase basically everything this Gadjah Mada has at her disposal. So check below for the timestamps for the starts of each battle. But in the meantime, enjoy. Alright, this first match sees us top tier in the tier 7 matchup on the map Neighbors. Alright, rolling into my captain skills and modules. See, I'm rocking the preventative maintenance to keep my stuff working, last stand to keep puttering and turn the steering wheel, survivability expert to increase my hit points, which does help when you're getting beefcake and brawling with other enemy scumbags, superintendent to increase my smoke puffs to 6 and my speed boost to 4, not too shabby. You could probably go without it though, maybe pick up demo to really bolster your fire starting potential, and of course concealment expert to bring it all down to around 6.2 kilometers of detection. Now you can see in my modules and upgrades that she is almost fully kitted out. I don't have the gunfire control system. Not sure I really would want it because the shells are pretty floaty and I have a feel for how she works right now. Premium consumables as always, and in my flags you can see I'm running a handful of ones to increase fires and floodings, edumacation for my captains and XPs, anti-deaths, and more speed. As always, you can run more or even different ones. Alright, well, we're going to fast forward just a wee bit as we approach the A cap. And we did have 2 sky cancers in the game, and so I was a little bit wary about trying to go all by my onesies to A, as, you know, generally both teams try to lemming train to the C cap. So I parked in the A cap, kept an eye in the sky for the eyes in the sky, and thankfully nobody came by, so I was able to cap it out. And of course, that whole time I was eyeballing that bait ball that's just southeast of the B cap. And looking at this Bayern and Pensacola, because they're both the ones that are steaming towards me, so I'm thinking maybe 1 set for this Bayern. He's kind of, you know, wrong position as he's really skinny, but that Pensacola is turning in sharp. I got to bet you dollars to donuts that he's going to try to pull straight into that island, stay neutral and skinny to the guys that are north of him, so I might be able to catch a couple of torps into his side and launch my 2nd set at that Bayern. You know, again, he's really skinny, so if I get one in the nose, I'll definitely cause some flooding, but I want to try to maintain the cap position here. I know there's one scumbag left, the Gallant, the one enemy Gallant, so we'll keep a mind's eye out for him, see if we can try to engage him, but torps are looking pretty good, maybe for both. I'm going to pop one of my smokes here. I got 5 of them left now, look at that, huh? See if I can maybe get a fuego on that Bayern though real quick. And, oh, there you go. Oh, 10,500 up the nose. And boom, 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 boom. 2 strikes on the Pensacola for the devastating strike. Excelente. Now that Bayern is actually letting it flood, which is kind of unusual. Most captains, even myself included, once we take a torpedo, we immediately hit that damage control and put out that flood. But I mean, it's basically the same as a fire, and I start a fire. So he's fire and flooding, and it looks like he actually used it. And there you go. Speak of the devil, there is the Gallant, and he's getting jiggy with our Nikki. I can't imagine our Nikki's gonna live too much longer, and boom, he is down. So boom, boom, 1122 on the Gallant. Okay, gotta turn just a little bit. Hey, that's a nice little shot. Knocked out his engine. See if he uses his repair part, his damage control. And he does use his DC, so maybe if I can light a fire, that'd be pretty nice. And I can get all 3 of my guns to turn. 1123. Okay, come on, let's get a little module incapacitations and a fire. You're 1123. Come on, baby. So our little friendly eye in the sky is looking at him in all the wrong ways. I'm bopping him, knocked at his engine to boot, and he may actually eat a torpedoes from the sky cancer. Good. Excellent day. All right, now let's see. That Bayern is still in range, so I'm going to try to turn just a little bit. The smoke lasts actually pretty long time, and with your captain skills and some of your upgrades, you can actually reduce the window to almost like 10 or 11 seconds. Oh, and there's a fire on the Bayern. I tell you about this little fire bug that is the Gadjah Mada. Holy crap! You can actually reduce the span between your last smoke ends and your new smoke can begin to around 11 seconds. That's insane. I mean, look at that. My smoke is almost up and ready to rock and roll again. Oh my goodness. I turned on my AA finally. Sometimes I forget to do that, you know, sometimes. So I could have been shooting at those little SOBs up in the air this whole time, but I didn't, crap balls. But my AA really isn't the greatest either. I know I'm a destroyer, should have somewhat decent AA, but not really for the Gadjah. Now that Colorado is just kind of slow and low in the backfield, you know, being a little BB wallflower. So he is right now on my radar. That's who I'm really going to be looking for. Going to try to extend our battle lines and keep an eye out for anybody. Oh, we got eyes in the skies, those. Man, I gotta try to stay away from these guys because as long as I'm detected, that Colorado is probably gonna be doing some maneuvers to get away from me. But come on, go the other way. There's other people you need to shoot at in the air. Please go away. All right, good. I am now concealed. Colorado is still #1 on the charts, and my heart's for me, so we're just gonna start motoring towards him. I'm a little surprised by the Gadjah Mada. It only has 8-kilometer torpedoes for stock and upgraded. I was expecting maybe to bolster them out to 10, but I tell you what though, it doesn't need it. The 8 is actually quite all right. You can get a lot accomplished with just those 8-kilometer torpedoes. All right, yeah, he's just kind of steaming slow and low and, showing a broadside to the big ugly battleship behind me. Eyes in the skies everywhere. I know there's an enemy Cleveland still about. So where are we gonna go? We're getting really close. We're within our 8-kilometer zone. He is moving away, so I gotta catch him up just a little bit more. 6.2 is my concealment. Eyes in the skies are leaving. Good. Yeah, 7 kilometers now. That's looking good. Yeah, he's really slow. The Colorado's a really slow ship, so he's not going to be able to accelerate that quickly. So I'll just lead him just a little bit. But he hasn't. He's been sailing in a straight line this entire time. I'm just going to hope that he's just going to stay that way. And I'm going to try to actually maneuver away. Yep. Oh, Shiza, there is the Cleveland right there. So I'm going to try to maneuver away because there's so much buzzing around me that if he sees me, I want him to see me in a position that he can feel safe in, that, the torpedoes haven't come, or, I got my torpedo run screwed up because of eyes in the sky. So good. Hopefully he just stays on target. Come on, Colorado. Work with me, baby. All right, now we're going to swing around because that Cleveland's right there. We can put a good work on him. And oh, look at that. I think I might have to stop and, smoke up real quick because I should be able to get some shots in here. There's 1, there's 2. Come on. There's 3, there's 4, and 5. Oh my God, 5 torpedoes into the Colorado. 600 points of health left on that little sucker. Oh, no way. Why wasn't that a devastating strike number 2? Oh, so I fire my little Rainbow Fire Fury guns onto that Colorado. Maybe try to start a fire. 4 breakages though, boo. Cleveland's coming around, trying to get jiggy with a battleship on my butt. So we'll put some lead onto him, and yeah, okay, good. Yeah, our New York was able to take down that Colorado. Sweet. So let's just lay into this Cleveland here because he can burn the crap out of that New York, and I can burn the crap out of you. 2244. Nice. Here we go. Oh, and he puts it out. He is going to be in my fire wheel of death for quite some time now, so we should be able to get another fuego onto his butt, and he's getting shot by that New York. Good job, buddy. Good job. And there it is. There's another fire. That is going to burn for the duration. We're going to drop some more lead onto his position, knock him down a little bit more, because that's going to be the death of him. That's got to be the death. Oh, come on. Burn, baby, burn, and charred. Charred for a red ribbon. Nice. All right, Grasse and Iron Duke up north, and a whole bunch of flies swatting around that New York. Oh, I feel so bad for that guy. He is in the shit with 2 aircraft carriers. Holy crap balls. I mean, New York's got okay AA, but whew. All right, well, so that just leaves exactly, well, who is the last cruiser? There was another cruiser that's around. I'm not sure what it is from the silhouette there. Can't rightly tell, but Degrassi is hurting. He's on his last leg. Iron Duke, though, he's got a lot of orange left to farm. So let's see if Farmer Fetch can get into business, light some fuegos on this guy. The Degrassi will be getting in my gun range soon because, again, I don't have the gunfire control system, but you can see how floaty those shells are. So maybe trying to hit a cruiser that's over 11 kilometers away, that might be a bridge too far for me. I mean, let's see, can I even make a connection on this sucker right here? And, well, I don't know, maybe I could have. Scharnhorst ducked on the little Degrasse. All right, well, I do got 4 smoke puffs left. And I'm not sure if I'm going to need him, to be honest with you. The Iron Duke is he's got eyes for the Sharny, so speed boost is engaged. Let's start putting around. She's not the fastest ship in the fleet, unlike the Fushun. The Fushun really reminded me of the Anshan, obviously, and the Gnevny, where you can just run open and fire in open water, no worries. But he's not really looking at me, so I feel pretty comfortable, and I'm also feeling kind of warm now. Warm with the fires that I start on the Iron Duke. So I'm gonna actually, you know, I think I'm gonna charge in here, and let's see which one of us, the Sharny, I can see if the Sharny or I, which one of us is gonna land the killer blow with our torpedoes on this guy. Yeah, that's Carpe Diem, YOLO Solo. Let's do this, buddy, because he's not even looking at me. Oh, there we go, the high caliber, ta-da. Banking away, not a lot of superstructure to get a lot of damage off that sucker. Obviously, if that was a U.S. Battleship, I'd be getting a lot more damage points, alpha damage off of my HE shells. Confederate along the way, nice. Torpedoes are locked and loaded. Oh, there's some Sharny torps, a little bit hopeful on those, but oh, actually, that was a pretty good little set. Almost got him. And maybe mine will get him. I think our eye in the sky is looking at finishing this guy off. But come on. Can we get him before? Can we get him before? And we do. We do before our sky cancer takes him down. Excelente. Nice. Well, all we have left is a ghost cruiser somewhere over by the enemy sky cancers. And so I'm just going to kind of roll over here. I could probably end the replay right here, but I'm just going to show you what my AA, a full-fledged AA, can do with all these little bzzz buzzing around. So I'm going to roll up onto my Sharny to try to protect him. If this guy goes man AA like I do in my Sharny, he could do okay fending him for himself somewhat. We do have some fighter squadrons in the air. There's a spy plane or float plane or whatnot. So here we go. AA in full effect. Let's see what I can do. I already shot down one scumbag today with 2 carriers in the game. Oh, there goes another one. Boom. There goes one. Come on, baby. Come on, boys. Let's do this. Shoot him down. I, of course, using my control key to bring my mouse up, my pointer, and clicking on these squadrons to prioritize them for just a tiny boost in the AA damage. And yeah, not really doing much to these guys. Not really doing much, you know, maybe scaring a few of them, but and all right, Sharny lived. Good job, man. Good job. Well, and there we go. I think that right about, hey, one more plane. There we go. Now that is definitely going to truly do it for this match. As we sail on to victory with 128,000 points of damage off of a lot of little shell strikes, but 9 torpedoes landed for 3 kills, 2 solo base captures as well, and we earned the devastating strike on that Pensy, the Confederate, and the high caliber. Not too shabby of a game. I think that was the first game of the day that day. And in the team score, of course, yes, finished tops of the charts with 2,316 base experience points in the Tier 7 match. Not too shabby for a Tier 7 match. I know I got 2 base captures, but that's pretty good versus, you know, Tier 7, 6s, and 5s. And shout out to our Sky Cancer, man. 56 plane shot down. Nice. I wonder if we got clear skies on that one. Maybe not. I don't know. Two carriers. I don't know how that works. Anyway, detail report. Yeah, you can see pretty cut and dry. I used 0 AP this match, but 220 shot, 114 landed. That's a pretty good percentage, just over 50% landed for 25,800 damage. So not too bad. You can see 10 fire set for just under 11,000 points of fire damage. But look at them torpedoes, 30 chucked out, 9 of them found their home for just over 83,500 points of damage with the torpedoes. And all that sees us with an okay payday with our premium account and the Tier 7 ship in the Tier 7 match. 221,000 credits, which is the standard account though, 109k. So not too shabby for the Gadjah Mada in that Tier 7 match. So we're just going to roll right into the second mini match of the day. And that match sees us bottom tier in the Tier 9 matchup on the map Shatter. I mean, technically it's Tier 9. There's what, 2 of those suckers running around, but we do also have Sky Cancer to worry about. Alright, well, we're just going to fast forward, zoom in on the minimap, and fast forward in. So we headed out to the east side to try to get around this island on the southeast corner of the sea cap, to try to get in behind in the north shore of the big island in the middle of the sea cap to launch our fishies. So somebody had ink, hopefully at a big ugly, like, let's say maybe this Turpus right here. Looked like somebody already inked themselves there in their start point, so not sure. Somebody obviously is in the sea cap. Got to be one of the scumbags who looks like he is probably smokeless now. But we have eyes, we have bad intentions for the Turpus over here. Sky Cancer is kind of patrolling out this way, but the Deepwater Torps do have a low detectability by air. Not sure if that's going to change in the future, but it is pretty nice because, heck, they are deep water. All right, so this Turpus, he is getting getting kind of close. He is within my kill zone now, and I fully expect him to just try to hug the north shore of that sea island. So I'm just going to basically chuck them right around that shooting solution. I'm not expecting him to come around there and get torpedoed by, you know, our little Shih Tzu and whatnot, because he knows there's somebody right around there. It's got to be. So I'm fully expecting him to hug there, either stay fully broadside to my torps, you know, or maybe turn in and I'll catch him 1 or 2 in the butt. But we'll see, we'll see. Sky Cancer is still flying around, but if he goes away, he may not see those torps. Oh, those look good, those look good. I held off changing to my guns until right about now, and oh, look at that. We're gonna connect with a handful of them. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torpedoes into the torpedoes, and the little sucker is still alive. 52,500 points of damage into the torpedoes for around 10,200 points of damage per torpedoes. I, of course, induced 3 floods, but he put it out for sure, and I was really tempted to open up with my guns and try to light him afire, but I know there are more scumbags around, and there's a Fiji. So maybe it was that Fiji that ink smoked right there. I'm not sure what he was doing, but yeah, there's a DD scumbag there in CCAP, a Fiji, a Turpitz, somebody else was north. I think that may have been a Sharnorse and somebody else. So I did good. I was really tempted to light him up with my fires, with my guns. Yeah, it is a Sharny. Oh, he is close, and he's just chilling. Yeah. It's bugging the replay, so I'm swapping around with my torpedo shooting solution, because when you use that, it actually does not work if the captain has the priority target to let him know how many people are targeting him. It doesn't work with the torpedoes. So that's why you'll see me driving around a lot in my destroyers with my torpedo armaments up, even though they, you know, have another minute before I can use them again. So I do have this guy actually selected, trying to gauge, and it's right about on his solution, I can tell you that. But he's 6'4", I'm 200 meters away from getting detected by him. Not sure if my torps will be able to catch him up, especially once that Sharny gets on the gas, because we got a lot of hate coming in behind me in Missouri, at least 1 Missouri and an Iowa, I think, or maybe 2 Missouris, well, I don't know. But he's going to be putting pedal to the metal here, PDQ, to get the hell out of Dodge. But this Lion, this Lion, looks like he may be coming in hot. And maybe, oh, I got the, okay, yeah, got detected by the Sharny, that's fine. Oh, and there's another ink cloud. It can't be the Fijis, so it is a DD. So we have a DD in the CCAP. Yeah, I get some secondaries from the Sharny. That's fine. So I'm shooting onto the Leon, hoping that he's going to come in a little bit further before peeling out and disengaging. Don't know if that's going to happen. He's a fast sucker, and he's turning a little hard. Okay, there is a scumbag. It is a scumbag. Good. So we're gonna sail in. We're gonna charge in because that Fiji got taken. No, the Fiji. Where did the Fiji go on the mini map? Okay, Fiji's moved out, so it looks like it is just the little DD that's right there. Yeah, Fiji's gone through the gap of Rohan, and there's the Mayhead, excellent, right there. So we're gonna definitely get our guns onto him. Wake up, Fetch, wake up! There he is. That is definitely Missouri with the radar. So fire full effect, all 3 of our turrets, and boom, 3,366 points of damage, followed up with another 2,800. Oh, we left him with 75 health, and we don't get the kill. Crap balls. Oh, so close. All right, now I know I'm definitely getting targeted by those guys up north. You know, DDs are the priority target, so if he could knock me down, that'd be nice, since we just knocked out one of theirs. They're down 2 DDs now, actually, with only 1 scumbag left. Oh, that was a close call. Oh, speaking of close calls, their Fiji and New Orleans pushed through the gap and the B cap, and our CV is right there. Holy crap. Down goes our New Orleans with the radar. Shiza. So this is no bueno. Our big uglies are already moving north of the equator into the C cap, so it looks like it's just going to be yours truly versus this Fiji. Granted, the Fiji's hanging on by a 3,400 points of damage, but there's a New Orleans over there as well. Not the most vicious of creatures against destroyers with his reload rate and his floaty shells and all that other jazz, but still dangerous. He's got the radar and that Fiji. So the Fiji is definitely the priority target. He's on his last leg. Let's see if we can knock that leg out from underneath him and our carrier and save our carrier before he dies. So fired on that Fiji. Just a quick snapshot before he disappeared, and he's recovering health. Boom. There goes 3,366 points of health, and this should do it, and it does. Boom, down goes Fiji. All right, excellent. We captured the baseline on the way too. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Oh, good job, Self. Good job, Fetch. All right, launching some Rainbow Fury onto this New Orleans. All right, 1122. Now, I do sometimes actually do what I do in the USDDs, because these are floaty, and zoom out once on my shooting salute. Yeah, you can see I did right there, because I like to see the more of my target that I'm shooting at. It makes it a little harder sometimes to aim, but All right, Norland's, all right, line of sight, island between us. Where is he going? He's detected by, he's detected by the hipper up his butt, so I'm gonna launch one set north and probably one set south. Yeah, that's Norland's is heading south again, so we'll just pre-launch some of these torps right there. It's gonna take a little while for them to reload, but I'm not gonna be hanging around in smoke. I'm gonna be continuing to putter because he's only 7 kilometers away from me. So we'll hopefully get some fires on his decks, live on the edge, and okay, he's stopping. He has stopped. All right, well, we're just going to chuck some lead onto him, maybe try to start some fires. All right, he's returning fire. Come on, Fetch, we got to raise him up just a little bit more, Okay, looks like he's backing up now, and all right. Oh, there we go, one on the nose for a fuego. Sweetness, there's one fire. Come on. Boom, boom, there's another fire on his face, on his nose and his face. Nice, and 3 fires, 3 salvos, 3 fires. Can we make it 4? Come on, let it roll, boo. But he's got 3 fires burning on his deck, and he is now deaded. Excelente. All right, captains, well, we're actually going to fast forward uno mas, because we are repositioning, because all our big uglies on the western south side came back in to try to help our carrier, but alas, the carrier is deaded. And while it doesn't look it right now, the game is still kind of on. It's still kind of on. They still have a DD out there and a carrier, so, and oh, there's a Miyoko. Looking at him definitely in all the right ways for me. And oh, there's an Iowa. Oh, and there's a Sims. Oh my. What do I do? Oh, we're gonna kick the crap out of this Sims. I love you, Sims. You're one of my favorite ships in the games. But you know what? This Gadjah Mada is coming for that butt talks right now. Here we go. Mr. Sims, he is damn near, he is full health. And I already got more than him because of my cabinet skills. And oh, there we go, 2244 right in the face. Come on. Pay attention. I'm trying to stay skinny. I know his guns are turned away, and there's a nice one. Salvo into those fires, knocked out his engines. Big damage, 3,100 points of damage. He just ran aground. Not sure if he's got smoke, but I'm just going to charge in there anyway. 2,800 points of damage. Knocked out his engine. He lit me on fire. That's fine. 2,200. Come on, uno mas. We should be able to put this guy down. Less than 400 points of health. And boom, he is. All right, we're going to hit the brakes, put out this fire, light up our smoke, because I know this Iowa is definitely going to be throwing some lead onto my position, because I'm the only one he can really shoot at right now, and I'm a DD scumbag, so why wouldn't you shoot at me? And so I can stay skinny. Oh, watch those shells just splash right on by and hopefully light a fire onto this guy. And oh, ow. Oh, you lucky little jerk. All right. Back to lighting some fire. As you can see, I'm just turning just a little bit. I'm not detecting smoke. I'm pretty safe. So, I can open up to a little bit fuller broadside. We do have an eye in the sky who is now parked over me. Come on, I'm trying to get another fire going. I could probably swap up to the AP, obviously, but I was really trying to get a second fire because, as you just saw against that Norlands, the fire chance is just redonkulous in this sucker. So, and of course, he skedaddled through the gap there, heading in towards the B cap. So there's a Scharnhorst downrange. Sky Cancer above me. Sky Cancer coming out of the butt of that Iowa, and we are really damn close to walking away with the win in this game. So I'm thinking to myself, you know what, Fetch? I think we need to go YOLO onto this Iowa. I think that's a possibility. We got 4, we got a bunch of friendlies down there that can keep the attention of this Iowa, so I might be able to sneak around and slide in them torpedoes without getting touched, even though I'm detected by everybody and their mom flying around right now. Everybody knows where I am. There's no secret. So hopefully we can run away from that Shardy, because that Shardy, there's no way I'd be able to charge into that Shardy. I am perma-spotted right now, so this Iowa's moving. Where is he going? He's throwing up a little bit. Oh, good. Should I shoot the gap? I don't know. I just may do a little bit of a drive-by, little Gadjah Mada drive-by. Launch my fish because they are ready to rock and roll. Oh, look at this. Is he? Oh, am I gonna get broadside lit up right here? The plans of mice and Gadjah Mada, man. Oh, I made it. Launched all my fishies, and one takes out a rock. Come on, baby. Come on, swim true, little balls of fury. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Good night, Iowa. And hello to victory to the tune of 100, and we'll call it 132,000 points of damage, 108 shells binked, 9 torpedoes slid on in there for 4 kills, excelente, 1 base capture. No medals though. I can't believe it. I should have had 2 devastating strikes, 1 against the Tuppets, 1 against the Iowa, but unfortunately nothing. I didn't even get Confederate or high caliber. Man, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, team score, let's see. We are tops of the charts with 2,544 base XP in the tier 9 matchup. Technically tier 9, 2 tier 9s run around, but not too shabby, 2,544. Oh, almost had a Kraken. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, in the detail report, pretty much cut and dry again. 176, so not as much as last game, but still 108 landed. So again, we're well over 50% of our shells landing on target for pretty good damage. I mean, granted, we were up close and personal with that Sims, but we laid in the Fiji in all the right way, including that New Orleans for 3 fires, but unfortunately, translated down below, only 5 fuegos for 7,100 points of damage. But up just one slot, and you see 40 balls of fury launched, 9 again landed for 88,000 points of damage. Oh, how's that? Those deep water torpedoes. And after taxes with the premium account in the tier 9 matchup again, 269,000 credits with the standard account, 140k. Not too shabby for the Gadjah Mada. Alright, captains, well, that was my review of the Pan-Asian Tier 7 Destroyer Gadjah Mada. Like I said at the beginning, it took me a handful of games to warm into this ship and realize that patience is the virtue with this sucker, because she is just armed to the teeth in all the right ways. All of her armaments are forward facing, meaning you can easily shift just that tiny degree from port to starboard, back to port, and maintain all of your armaments on target. That is just beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. And that can really turn into the anti-DD work and even that YOLO work. You know, your torpedoes don't have to turn all the way back around to get from port to starboard and then back again. They just switch left to right, port starboard, killing everybody in sight. And that, of course, means that this ship is going to remain in the fetch fleet. I'm going to keep her. And I might even pick up the permanent camo. I don't know. I'm just crazy right now because the thing has just got me going. Just was blown away. First I hated you. Now I love you, Gadjah. But hopefully in my craziness, I showed you captains how to, and maybe how not to captain the Gadjah Mada. But in any case, I hope you all enjoyed the video. So thanks again, as always, for watching. So until next time, captains, I will see y'all in-game or in-stream. Oh, and by the way, captains, for those that can't watch me on my stream times from 1 to 5 p.m. Pacific time, I have enabled the video on demand feature, so if you want to just catch the replay of the stream in the wee hours of the morning of wherever you're watching, you can. So have fun, captains, and fair seas.